What is up, people? Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another watch along here on the Cup Chasers. That's right, we are doing West Ham versus Manchester City. It's a big one at the London Stadium. Of course, the Arsenal have just won to put the pressure on. They are 10 points clear at the top. We are, I should say. And we got the pressure on Manchester City over to them. And Arsenal have done their bit today. What can Man City produce? What was a really poor week for them, midweek appearance for them. Can they do their thing and get the points that they need to stay in the race? That is the question. And so we'll get the stream set up. We'll get everything going here. And then we will take a look at finding a stream. I'm actually not even certain where the game is at as far as television. I'm hoping it's something that I pay for. I doubt it will be, though. Why would I be that lucky? All right. All right. Find here. If we can't get everything worked out, get something up. Here we go. Castellanos, Bo, and Pablo. Diouf, Wan-Bissaka on the wingbacks. Mateus Penez, Thomas Cech in the middle. And for Manchester United, Marmoush, Haaland, Manchester City, I should say. Let's see if before this starts off, we can, what did I say? Marmoush to score an assist on the thing. See if we can't get this in right under the radar here. Kovacic on the bench for the first time in quite some time here. See if they'll accept this. Both teams to score. And to score or assist, we're going Marmoush. And we'll get that one in. Let's see if we can get a shot on target for Erling Brut. That's maybe a little bit better. Yeah, that's better. That's better. We'll take the, yeah. That's a little bit better. Closed. Yep, closed. Never mind. Couldn't get it in. No worries. No worries at all. Michael Oliver refereeing. Oh, what a doofus. What an absolute doofus. Ref cam, huh? Oh my goodness gracious, man. Big match here in the title race. Big match in the London and Semenya starting today all together. Just got to big up my man Dalman in the group chat right quick. Absolutely. Oh, Hammers. Gotta have a big game. Gotta have a big game. Gotta survive, right? Level with Leeds. If they win the game today, Hammers, you heard that. Come on, Hammers. Here's Rodri. Down for Nunez. Nori and Nunez back in the starting lineup. Of course, Hammers are going to be sat back waiting for their chance to pounce. They got to defend well. Suchek and Fernandez have to be big today. Here's Bernardo. And Semenyo inside is a weird one for me. And he's got to be wide to give room for Nunez to give the width. Of course, City going to press really high. Here's Aït-Nouri winning it back. Down for O'Reilly. Here's Bernardo. West Ham just in their shape. Here's Rodri. Now Aït-Nouri. Just force him back. It's fine. Here's Semenyo inside. He's going to get the look to switch the play. Aït-Nouri's going to try to take on Bissaka. Stands him up well. Here's O'Reilly. In from Marmouche. Now Rodri. He's going to try to find the byline. Tadibo plays it off him. Goes out. Should be a goal kick. Oh. Definitely should have been a goal kick, that. It's been a good day so far in the league. I think even Chelsea lost. I think that finished 1-0. Marmouche going to take the in-swinger here. It's a poor corner. Beautiful, put it right back out, but that was poor. Definitely poor. Oh, Pep's not on the sideline. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the touchline ban. I forgot about that. Oh, wow. I totally forgot. Pep's in the stands. Ball away. Suchek, well done. Here's Aït-Nouri. Don't let him cross. Don't let the cross in. Bowen defending. You always knew that was going to be a mismatch. Well done. Bowen gets back and defends well. There I go. Talking you know what again. It's a goal kick. Hey, 3 quick corners here in succession. Just crowded out in the end, Aït-Nouri. I mean, that was definitely getting called in the Arsenal game. But it's Michael Oliver. You can't expect Michael Oliver to give good decisions. Ball in. Suchek again. It's gonna have to be big all day. Stab, no cross. No cross. Here's back for Bernardo. What's Rodri got? He'll get the cross in. No one live to it. And it's away. Get him up, Bowen. Get him up. Step. Somerville being out's definitely a big miss. Definitely a big miss, Somerville. Trying to get Semenyo into the channel. Mavropanos forced to concede the throw. They're playing quick here, Man City. Here's Semenyo with Nunez. Bernardo runs in to give Semenyo the space. It's all the way back, however, for Gahey at the point. 93-7 possession so far. I think this is definitely the dynamic of the game that you would expect. Pep's already on the phone. Pep's already making the call. Pep's already on the phone trying to give some direction. Is he allowed to do that? No, he's definitely calling somebody on the bench. Arun, bro, go check out the end of my watch along, homie. I was losing it. Go check out the end of the watch along. I'm sure it's great viewing. I was losing it, man. It was a massive, massive win. That kid, Max Dowman, bro. The kid, he's a superstar in training. He's a star in the making. We got to take care of him. We absolutely have to take care of him. Homie, we won the league. We won the league a while back, I feel like. But this was a big one. This was a big, big, big game. Oh, Diouf gets penalized for the handball. It definitely hit his chest. The referee's a clown. We all know that. It's Michael Oliver. We already know that. He should just wear a clown nose to start off with. Like, we already know. But I like the press from Diouf anyway. Ball in for Semenyo. He keeps going backwards, though. So no problem with that. A little back heel from Nunez. Doesn't really help anyone, but here's Kozanov to Gahey. Marmouche coming deep. Semenyo with a loose touch. But it's right back to Rodri. Here's Bernardo. City flow forward. Bernardo coming in. He's going to get one out wide. Nunez with the cross. It's a horrendous cross. I know he's going to try to get there. He does get a touch to it. Wan-Bissaka can win it, though. West Ham can't get out. Can't really get any possession so far. That'll suit them, though. That's just fine. They'll suit them fine. They're used to it. They're used to it. Now, what are they going to do when Donny Ruru has it? How high are they going to press? That's the question. Semenyo in the pocket. Go on, Bowen. Go on, Bowen. City definitely look urgent, but West Ham look like they're ready and willing to defend and defend well. Here's Aït-Nouri. Man City already nearing 100 passes, 9 minutes into the game. Here's Rodri. And for all their possession, haven't really done much with it yet in this first 10. Here's Semenyo in some space, however. Trying to find Holland in the channel. He's got a little bit of space. He's going to put one back across. Todibo gets there, concedes the corner kick, fourth one of the game already. I mean, we've seen Pep, Pep is persisting with this Semenyo in the center of the park stuff. And he's getting a little bit of joy in there right now. Definitely getting a little bit of joy in there right now. To the back post. Wan-Bissaka there. Disciplined in his position. Here's Rodri. Gives it up. Couldn't get it past. Oh, another ball in. Bowen. Holland hits it off at the Debo. Bowen, that's a handball. That's a definite yellow card, ref. That's an intentional handball. Got to be a yellow for Marmouche. Yep. Yep. Stupid. Stupid from Marmouche. Yeah, that's not even close, bro. Everyone in the stadium saw that. Wan-Bissaka challenging for the header. Rodri does well to get it down for Nunez. You can see West Ham trying to keep their formation very narrow and not let Man City go through the center. It's a good step. It's a good step. Nuno chewing that gum to bits. Chewing his gum to bits. Step. West Ham comfortable in their formation, disciplined in their man marking, in their clogging up of the passing lanes so far in this one. Step. Castellanos leading the line, doing the press, but you got to press together if you're going to press. Here's Rodri cutting inside. Perhaps dilly-dallies on it a bit. But here's Kuzanov and Nunez trying to find Semenyo now in a wide position for the first time. They've done well to force him back. Here's Bernardo. Semenyo almost gets it back in for Holland. That looked decent. That definitely looked decent. Axel Disaster finds Bowen. It's going to eventually get to Wan-Bissaka. He's going to try to go past Aït-Nouri, and he trips. It's a foul, ref. Oh, it's a foul. I think it's a foul. Commentators don't agree. It's first kind of foray forward there for West Ham. Comes to nothing. And the pattern of the game is definitely set 13 minutes in here. Gahey brings it forward. Here's Aït-Nouri. Rodri just passes it right out of bounds. Nunez not really live to it. You love to see it. You love to see that. Absolutely do. Wow. What? Souček, keep it. Rodri does well. Oliver gives the advantage. Here's Marmouche. Step. Well, that's a good step from Souček on Semenyo. Keep it, Disaster. In for Fernandez. He's going to get it back out for him here. Is this Diouf, excuse me, not Disasi. In for Souček. West Ham looking for a little bit of possession here. Here's Fernandez. Keep it coming. Here's Todibo out wide on the right. Now Wan-Bissaka. What can you do? Where's your man? Fernandez coming in. Keep it. That's well done. City slowly edging them backwards. And now Suchek will hit one. Who's going to win the second ball? Kusanov does very well. Does very well. Possession back with City. You got to get there. You got to get there, 19. Stop. West Ham have done well so far, staying in their shape, discipline in their formation. But O'Reilly's got a little space here. He's going to find Nunez on the right. Semenyo into the channel. Disaster steps. Done well to force him back. Here's Rodri. Finds Aït-Nouri. Step. Go on, Bowen. Go on, Bowen. West Ham doing well to close down the passing lanes. They'll just keep him on the outside of the formation. Forcing him back here. Force him back. Bernardo with a little bit of space ahead of him here. Just going to try to move the ball around the formation. Step, step. Here's Gahey. Step to Rodri. He's bringing it forward here. It's going to go past. Here's O'Reilly. West Ham just retreat into their shape. Very compressed. Keeping them on the outside of the formation, the outside of the Christmas tree here. Commentators think City are playing way too slow. Tend to agree at the moment. Okay, he's got some space. So too O'Reilly. Tries to get the ball in to Debo. Concedes the corner. Concedes the corner here. Rodri as a lone CDM, a mistake by Pep. In general, yes. Today, I don't know. I think he expects to dominate possession like they have been. I don't think he expects too many ridiculous counterattacks against this particular opposition. But Bernardo has been taking up deeper positions. But yeah, I think having Rodri as a lone DM makes them incredibly vulnerable in counterattack situations like this one. You got to find a better pass. Rodri does well. Because if you beat Rodri in the counterattacking phase of play, then there's a lot of space. Lots and lots of space. Yeah, well, Madrid just skipped the midfield. They just skipped it. Skipped Rodri altogether. And I think it suited them, the one ball over the top, getting the lead. I think that suited Madrid. City had to come on to him a little bit. And when City are running at their own goal, they're at their worst defensively. But that can be said of anyone. I would say that's the same for Arsenal. We are our worst defensively when we're running at our own goal. So that's not necessarily something to put on Pep. It's definitely a tough moment in the game. That's why we have Declan Rice. That's what we got Declan Rice for. He was a monster today. Absolutely was. Here's Gahey. Oh, it's a good step. It's a good step from Mavropanos. Can't get on it, however. Here's Bernardo again. Get there, Bowen. Get there, Bowen. Here's Rodri. O'Reilly's in there as well, Lumen. So I think Pep thinks that having Bernardo and O'Reilly in there is, cover enough for Rodri's faults, his lack of pace in his old age here. Marmoush doing well. How is that a foul? He's just leaning into Fernandez. Oh, come on, man. I don't know. I mean, is this a contact sport or what? Okay, all right, I guess. Whatever. Got to defend this one. One for West Hammers to defend. Who's going to take this one? What I don't get is why Shirky hasn't started this one. I guess he's going to start against Madrid. This Semenyo in the 10, I think, is more detrimental to City's play than Rodri by himself in the DM. The way Semenyo's inverting, and they have no width on the right hand side. Here's Marmoush though with the free kick. Wall does his job. Doesn't even actually. Nope. Marmoush just misses. We'll take that. We'll definitely take that. 20 minutes in, West Ham standing up well, defending well. It'll be up to City to ramp up the pressure. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will at some point. Hermanson calm, waiting for Marmoush to come to him. They've obviously worked on this in the week. Hey, Wan-Bissaka, what a touch. Looked nice. Got to win the second ball, though, gents. Bernardo does well to get it back to Kusanov. Step. I think they've done well to keep Semenyo facing the wrong direction so far. Ooh, Riley gets Marmoush in. He's going to try to find the byline. He is offsides, however. Yeah, he's off. Definitely offsides there from Marmoush. Man, the stream I'm on is just advertising all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. I see. Who are they? Who's on the sideline? Like, where? They're not even showing anybody on the sideline for Man City. They haven't shown the bench yet. Obviously, they're showing Pep in the stands. Here's Haaland. Passes into nobody behind Marmoush. Erling Haaland has not been in this game at all. You'll love to see it. Here's Todibo. Now Diouf. Fernandez. Fernandez passes backwards a lot. If he isn't already facing forward, he tends to pass backwards. Here he is, playing the way he faces. That's well done. Down for Wan-Bissaka. And again, you got to keep it, though. Haaland does well. And he's going to concede the free kick. Wan-Bissaka looked like a good challenge to me. Oh, Michael Oliver. Hey, maybe not. Maybe not. Goes through the ball and maybe a little bit lucky to not get a booking there, Wan-Bissaka. We know Oliver's a clown and he'll do crazy things. So maybe a little bit fortunate because he did kind of have his studs up there against Haaland. But it's a good step from Haaland to win the ball, and Gahey is playing too slow. O'Reilly on it now, trying to turn. Gives it up. Here's Bowen. In for Fernandez. Oh, Kusanov reads it well. Kusanov reads that well. Pablo's never getting there. Oh, Bernardo with maybe a wayward touch. And he's allowed West Ham to kind of press him and force them to hit a long ball. You got all day, Wan-Bissaka. Oh, get a touch, man. Get a touch. Oh, does well. Is he going to try to beat Ait Nouri again? No, but they'll keep possession. Oi! Suchek misjudges it. So too does O'Reilly, and off for a throw in. Nuno with the applause. So too the West Ham fans. So far, so good for the Hammers. I'm sure they would take a 0-0 if you asked them at the beginning of this one. Finds Bowen. That's a good touch around the corner. Here's Pablo. Here's Diouf on the wing. 1v1 with Nunez. Cuts inside. Loses it. Rodri steps. Diouf loses it. It's good. It's good work. Good work. Oh, Nunez is going to get around Diouf, is he? Nope. That's good. D. And he comes back the other way. Going for the early cross. Kusanov with a good clearance. Semenyo does well on the second ball. But he's running it into nothing. And Fernandez forces him out wide. West Ham getting a little bit of a foothold. Linder's making some notes. They finally showed somebody other than Guardiola on the Manchester City bench. Here's Semenyo once again in the pocket. O'Reilly in some space. They can bring it forward with Ainori. Here's Rodrigo. Bringing it forward. Marmouche in the box. Souček can clear. Don't let him cross. Ainori, the freedom of the park. Holland in the back post. It's going to fall. I don't think he quite expected it. And there it is. Pictures of Holland proving that he, in fact, did not shave his head like on X. Yeah, he's just missed it. He's just missed it. He likes the service, however. Can't let them get that cross because Holland isn't going to stay off the score sheet forever if you keep giving him those chances. If you keep giving him those chances, he won't stay off the score sheet forever. Oh, wow. The only keeper for West Ham that has kept a clean sheet this season is the one that's in there now. How's that not a foul? All right, then. Here's O'Reilly. Able to get past Souček, but not Mavropanos. Well done. Sorted out, disaster. Sorted out, disaster. Well done from Pablo. Can you keep it, homie? And then he's pressured. Diouf with the spin. Does well. Can he get that through? Bowen, that's a good tackle. Go on. Just peters out for Pablo there. Come on, Bowen, get up. They need you, bro. They need you. Here's Marmouche. Good touch. Back for Ainori. Go on, Fernandez. Come on, Bowen. Your team needs you, bro. Your team needs you. Go on. West Ham doing very well so far to keep City to the outside of the formation. Here's Rodri. Now Bernardo. You got to get there. Don't let Ainori cross. Well done from Wan-Bissaka. Well done from Wan-Bissaka. And I think Semenyo will come over. Nope. Not going to throw it into the box. Here's Ainori. Now Bernardo. West Ham doing well to force him back. Holland has to play it back for Kusanov. Rodri through to Semenyo. Trying to step over. Marmouche has to be offsides. Yup. Definitely is. Hey, Kusanov steps on Bowen there. It's an accident. Definitely an accident. Oof, it's a tough one, though. It's a rough one, though. Arvidsson staying calm. Here's disaster. Now Diouf. That's got to be a yellow, ref. We could hear the shout all the way in the States. Yeah, it's a sore one. Stepped on his foot. Nothing more. Needs nothing more. but that's a sore one. And I think Hermanson will hit it long. Half an hour in, West Ham doing well so far. Haven't had anything going the other way, but they've kept Man City to not much either. Gotta win it. Gotta win it. Ooh, the ball goes down for Ait-Nouri instead of Wan-Bissaka. They're going to put him under pressure here. Make Ruru hit it long. Make him hit it long. That's fine. Now you win the second ball. Now you win a second ball. Erling Haaland doing so well. So too does Mavropanos, but Semenyo will win it. Here's O'Reilly. Wan-Bissaka puts a foot in, but Marmoush can get it. Bernardo's going to overlap. He's going to use him. You got to get there. You got to get there, somebody. Wow. Wow, what a goal from Bernardo Silva. What a goal from Bernardo Silva. Wow. Wow, that is a hell of a goal. No, I think he's absolutely tried to do this. Commentators, no, he's absolutely going for the goal there. He's absolutely going for the goal there, man. He's absolutely going for it. Oh, yeah, that's a hell of a goal. Also, he shanked it. He has shanked it. He has shanked it. Yeah. Oh, he's claiming that all day long. Yeah. Even if he doesn't mean it, he's claiming it. There's no way. What a goal from Bernardo. Yeah. So it looks like he's shanked one in there. Yeah, he shanked that. The commentator's right. The look on his face says he was definitely going for a cross. Definitely said he was going for a cross. Yep. Thank you very much, sir. And Man City lead 1-0. West Ham have it all to do. Down for Pablo, over for Diouf. It's a long one from Fernandez into the channel. Can Wan-Bissaka get there? He cannot. What are they going to now? What you going to do, Nuno? Shake of the head from the manager. It's a tough one. Tough one to take. What can they do? The commentator's still arguing about whether or not it was intentional. Regardless, it looked good. That's for sure. I thought it looked intentional. I thought it was fantastic. Fernandez comes. Keep it now. Here's Pablo. Wan-Bissaka, play him in. Oh, why is it got to be such a difficult pass? Kusanov flicks it behind for a corner kick, but why is the ball from Wan-Bissaka such a weird little chip for Bowen? Steve finally answered me about the Max Dowman situation. And dunk one in, West Ham. Let's see it. Let's see a corner a la Arsenal. Here comes Bowen with the in-swinger. It's in there. Yeah, let's go! Come on, Hammers from a corner kick. I called it. Pep's head in his hands like this. He can't believe it. And I called it. Oh, Arsenal, come on. Bowen puts in a fantastic cross. Ruru misses it. Mavropanos, easy as you like. Free header. And it's as you were, people. And the commentator says you can guarantee he meant that. Donnie Ruru nowhere near it. City pegged back 1-1. Game on. Let's go. Let's go. And Pep can't believe it. Puts his head in his hands immediately. You love to see it. 1-1. Ruru holds his hands up. Yep, that one's on you, brother. And here's Bernardo going through the middle. Win it. Referee. That's got to be a yellow card. That's got to be a yellow card. He's definitely kicked out at him at least, yeah. Bernardo a little frustrated there that he's lost the ball. He's kicked out at Fernandez. And let's take a look. Let's take a look. I don't know, you know. I don't know. I need to see a better angle. No, they're going to show Bernardo's goal. Is VAR going to look at that? I need to see a better angle. It looks like a... Now, look at that grin. That is a shit-eating grin. Bernardo didn't mean that at all. He definitely... Yeah, he's lying. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's just give it to him. Let's just give it to Bernardo. He meant it. It was a hell of a goal. I thought he meant it right when he said it. I gave him the props for it. There you go. And we move on. The commentators haven't, but whatever. Ruru goes long here. Holland's going to collect it. Oh, Holland with another poor touch, man. Holland, man. Got to step up, bro. This is your time. I mean, I'm not cheering for him to do that, but it's been poor from him. It's been poor from the big man. Wan-Bissaka wins the throw in here. And West Ham finishing the first half here, or at least in this last 5 to 6 minutes, have upped it. Got pretty much after going behind, you know, they started up in the forward press here, and it's served them well. Looking the better of the sides at the moment, at least. Here's Castellanos. Hasn't had much of it today, but that's a good little touch for Wan-Bissaka. Little step over. Here's Fernandez. Keeps it ticking. City do well to force him back. Semenyo steps to disaster. Here's Diouf. Semenyo can win that. But he goes back. Doesn't try to transition quickly. Bernardo will hit one for Nori. On his touch. Go on. Go on. Gehi. Oh, that's a foul, ref. That's a foul. And he'll be lucky to not get a yellow here. He'll be very lucky to not see a yellow here. Hey. That's a yellow. Definitely a yellow card. Yeah. Semenyo leaves his man. Oh, it's definitely in. It's definitely in. Semenyo leaving his man. Mavropanos, his second goal for the club. And it's been a battle. It's been a battle of the first half is what it's been. West Ham have stood up well. Rodri staying calm on it. Goes right back to Ruru. And now for Bernardo. West Ham pressing high here. Yeah, definitely. They're getting on their man. They're forcing a good it's a good win. Down for Diouf. It's well done. Here's Pablo. Oh, Tati should have left it for Bowen. Here's Wan-Bissaka. He's going to let it go. It's going to come for Todibo. He's going to try to take on Ait-Nouri, and he'll win the throw. Well done. Well done to the Hammers. But I thought Castellanos could have left it for Bowen, and it might have gotten through there, and he might have been in. And I think that's what the ball was. I think that's what Diouf was looking for. I definitely think that's what Diouf was looking for. Goes down. Oh, that's a foul. That'll be a foul on Fernandez. No real complaints from him. Pep looks worried. Pep looks worried. Maybe he needs some Pep Guard career insurance. Check out the shorts. Go find me on the shorts page to know what the Pep Guard's all about. Win it! Oh, Rodri and Bernardo staying calm there. Just get it out wide here to Nunez. He can bring it forward. Oy, but Semenyo not on the same page. City maybe a little bit shell-shocked after going ahead and getting punched back. Oy, can you keep it? Can you keep it now? He's going to go through Rodri, is he? Yes, he is. Well done. That's good work. That's good work. Souček will put it across for Todibo. What is Nunez doing right now? Get up, dude. Get up, homie. Here's Todibo. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. It's coming together. Coming together. All the way back for Hermanson. Kind of reluctant to really put the goalkeeper under pressure. It's interesting from Man City. Kind of a bit intricate. Oh, wow. O'Reilly's doing really well. Here's Bernardo now. Gets it back for Marmouche. Todibo steps, cut left, right. Who's going to win it? Fernandez comes back and does well. Does so well to find Bowen as well. Find the line. He's going to put it in behind of Gahey. As Castellanos got the pace. Who's got the pace? Gahey's got it. Mark Gahey found it and won the race. That's well done from the Englishman. Well done. Mark Gahey has been a terrific signing for Manchester City. And he's showing why right there. Roger will look to bring it forward. Go on. West Ham doing so well just to make City check, pass it back so often in this first half here. And pretty much since City's first goal, they have not really been able to do much. But there's space for Rodri here. He's going to find, no, he's not. Wan-Bissaka will get on it here. Light pressure from Holland. And they'll go all the way back to Hermanson. Now City will press a little bit higher. Disasi hits it long. Castellanos will get on it here. And he's going to get it in for Bowen. Is Ait-Nouri going to get there? He does head to the sky for Bowen. But West Ham think they've figured something out. And the quick play is getting them almost in behind on that one. Just got to get the quality right. And it's there. As we know, it's there. Especially the more and more City go for a winner. Especially the more and more they go for a winner. Bernardo trying to go right down the center here. Very, very narrow. The whole game is super narrow. Semenyo plays it past Nunez. And we're into the 45th minute here. Last minute of regulation. Pep already headed to the dressing room for the halftime talk. Here's Semenyo. Now for Rodri. Kuzanov will go past Fernandez, and he's going to go on a run here. Everybody's falling down. Michael Oliver says nothing doing. Wan-Bissaka is going to try to get it around the side. Is he going to give it up? He is. Here's O'Reilly in for Holland. I thought Holland was going to rip one. Oh, Wan-Bissaka is doing too much here. O'Reilly wins it. It's a ball in for Holland. And he spurns the shot and gives Semenyo the opportunity. Oh, and it's just wide. Just wide from the former Bournemouth man. Should have scored. Maybe should have scored. 2 minutes of stoppage time as we're into those 2 minutes. It's a ball back to Donnarumma. Pablo's going to force him to play it wide. Here's Nunez under the auspices of Jared Bowen. He's going to foul him. Ball was rolling, my friend. Little push from Fernandez. Bernardo trying to get it going. Here's Rodri. Souček steps, does well. Ooh, they do eventually get it across for Aït-Nouri. Minute 15. Marmoush is going to try to get it to O'Reilly. Todibo does well. Todibo's had a good game so far. Todibo's absolutely had a good game so far. Aït-Nouri and O'Reilly combining. There's Todibo again. Here's Marmoush. Goes down. Aït-Nouri charging at Souček. Doesn't want to foul him. Rodri will step in. Wan-Bissaka finally says, let's boot it. Doesn't go far. Souček does well with the step in. Here's Castellanos trying to get back. City just about recover. And here's O'Reilly. Now with Rodri. Back to Aït-Nouri. There's no width. It's so narrow. There's Marmoush going into the channel, but there's no one there to help him. Can't just fall down, bro. Wan-Bissaka does very well. Got about 20 seconds left. Rodri will turn. Here's Nunez going for a shot. Well, over from the right back. And I think that'll be all she wrote here for the first half. I think that will be all she wrote for the first half. And you got to say, West Ham given as good as they get in this one. They've really kept Man City at bay for the most part. Bernardo with a shot come cross that looked beautiful in the end for the Manchester City goal, and it's been all West Ham since then. They definitely, apart from the Semenyo chance right there at the end, but West Ham definitely will feel that they are well in this one, just as the scoreboard reflects. And it's a big 45 minutes after a big halftime talk for Pep and the gang at halftime here in this one. And you got to say, West Ham definitely value for their draw at the moment. And they've kind of sort of figured out how they themselves, with quick knockdowns from the long ball, quick transitional balls in behind, how they can try to beat the high line of Manchester City, as they did grow into the game immediately after scoring. And we got a game here on our hands. I think Haaland needs to improve dramatically. Semenyo's seen a lot of the ball, but it's so narrow. I don't understand why their approach is so narrow. Even Marmoush is coming narrow on the left-hand side. But I get that they're trying to allow Matheus Nunez space on and width on the right-hand side to whip in balls, to whip in the crosses, but it's been all through the middle. And West Ham have just stood up, their body, man-to-man, clogging the midfield, and have done really well to keep Manchester City on the outsides of the formation for the most part. And, maybe a little bit of a Champions League hangover from Manchester City after getting smoked at the Bernabeu. Very tough to come here to the London Stadium with West Hammers fighting for their very lives, and right now doing so with aplomb. But of course, it is halftime, and we'll be right back. Thank you so much for being here. That's right. Here, it's halftime, and I really appreciate you being here from the bottom of my heart. It really does help the channel. So go ahead and smash up the like button. Of course, you already know the drill. Hype it up if you got any left. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. It would be my pleasure to welcome you to the community, of course. And as always, let me know what you're thinking about this one in the comments section down below. Finally!
The Chiefs are saying, and what you've said for weeks about Man United, why don't they play countering attacking football? And then they did it, and they won. And what's City not good at? Defending counter-attacking football.
Mikel Arteta, you sir. Midfield a few times. Like people like hammering down the door. Like I'm trying to work it through here in my mind, and I can't figure out what's made him so afraid. All right, people, let me know in the comments. I want to know what you think the manager should do to influence this game. Do we need more of the same? Do we need wholesale changes, or maybe just a couple of little tweaks? Of course, thanks for being here. I want to know your opinion. What's up, people? Thank you so much for being here. That's right, here it's halftime, and I really appreciate you being here from the bottom of my heart. It really does help the channel, so go ahead and smash up the like button. Of course, you already know the drill. Hype it up if you got any left. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. It would be my pleasure to welcome you to the community, of course. And as always, let me know what you're thinking about this one in the comments section down below. Properly. All right, people, we are back. The internet had an absolute nightmare just now. An absolute and utter nightmare just now. And but I'm back. I don't know what happened there. Didn't like what I was doing, that's for sure. Did not like what I was doing. And so we got to reboot the whole thing, the whole reboot, and we're back. So far, so good. So far, so good today. So far, so good. Everything going the Arsenal's way in the league. Newcastle beating Chelsea 1-0. Of course, Brighton beating Sunderland as well at home. Interesting result that one. And the 0-0 Burnley and Bournemouth. And of course, the Arsenal with the 2-0 win. Massive, massive victory. Big up Max Dowman, of course, every single time the kid is here. My man has arrived. What a game. What an appearance. What a performance off the bench from the kid. And in this one, the West Hammers giving it as good as they're getting it. And you have to say that Pep's stubbornness in his tactics, I think, is costing them a little bit here today. Why, oh, why, when they're playing a 3-back system with wingbacks and clogging the midfield with 5 players in the center of the park, are we playing Semenyo down the, is Pep, I should say, playing Semenyo down the middle with this same kind of inverting thing to try to get Nunez wide on the right for a cross. But there's been no width on the left either because Marmoush has been cutting inside a lot as well. So they haven't been able to really get the crosses in. And the first time they did, they got Bernardo to the byline and scored a goal. So you would think that maybe they should do more of that. Yeah. It's probably what Pep is screaming himself hoarse right now. Doing in the locker room with the hairdryer treatment, giving it the old, come on, guys, it's only the bubbles, throwing stuff against the wall. They're on the brink. They're on the brink, Man City. And if the bubbles can keep it tight at the back and keep Man City out for the rest of this one, oof, that might be good night, Vienna, people. Friends and neighbors, that might be good night, Vienna. Like Arun says, mark the date, March 14th, when you won the league. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it 100%. And of course, if West Ham can get one over the line here and get a winner, that would be absolutely glorious. Absolutely glorious, because it puts even more massive pressure on the Tottenham. And we would, of course, maintain the double-digit lead at the crest, the top, the summit of the Premier League at the moment. And we did our job. Hopefully West Ham can continue doing theirs. They played well so far. They've defended well so far. And you got to say, City really haven't really banged on the door. They haven't really put in. I mean, they've shown the urgency. They've definitely shown the awareness that they're behind in the league and that they're currently 10 points back of the leaders. They've shown that awareness with their urgency, but I think that they're going to have to up it. They're absolutely going to have to up it in this second half if they're going to keep pace. If they are going to keep pace. And I'm just wondering what's happened to Haaland? A couple of poor touches is all he's really had in the half. Surprised he didn't go for the shot when he got in and laid off, teed up Semenyo. I was a little bit surprised that he didn't go for that rip. So, yeah, I don't know what's I mean, I keep expecting the other shoe to drop where he's just going to have a break and he's going to wreck someone. Maybe he's saving it up for the Madridistas on Tuesday, whenever that game is. But they're back out at the London Stadium. And as it sits, Manchester City 9 back, 7 goals back. And it looks like there won't be any changes. Looks like there won't be any changes at all. The commentators talking about getting the ball out wide, but City have not done anywhere near enough of getting the ball out wide. And Shirky's still sitting there. Guy on the thumbnail here for me. Pep taking his seat again. And here we're back running again. Ball rolling at the London Stadium. The bubbles floating around. Souček tries to head it on, but we'll start with a throw in for Manchester City. Long one into nobody. Mavropanos will retrieve it. What are we? Who's gonna? Somebody come take the throw in, man. What are we doing, West Ham? Already with the time wasting techniques. 40 seconds into the half here. Chested back down to Hermansen for Diouf. High press here from City right out the rip, as you would expect. Hermansen hoofs one forward. Wan-Bissaka's up, and he'll go out of bounds for a West Ham throw-in. And all of the time-wasting techniques that they could possibly conjure will come out in this one. He's kicked Gahey. Shake of the hands. They move on. West Ham throw. So over the top here, can Bowen get on it? Ait-Nouri and Kusanov combining. Doing well. Goes past Castellanos, does Kusanov here. But Castellanos gets back. Forces it back to Kusanov. No one pressing with him. Now here goes Souček. You got to press with him. Rodri to O'Reilly. Very short passes, intricate. West Ham trying to press. Get on it. Get on it. And then Man City will escape. O'Reilly does well here. Into the channel. Semenyo finds a pocket. You got to get there, somebody. Step to Debo does well. Puts it into the corner for Bernardo, who does stand up. Goes all the way back for Nunez. That's just fine from Diouf. Got to get to Marmouche here on the right-hand side. Now Bernardo. Maybe they've switched. It's in from Marmouche. It's a good touch. Goes for the shots. And you can see the intent. Definitely a sign of intent from the citizens right out the rip. And I think Marmouche and Semenyo have switched sides. I think Marmouche and Semenyo have switched sides here. Hermanson taking his time. They're not going to press. Just hold on to the ball until they press you, man. Holland sort of steps to him, and he'll play it out wide for Tadibo. Tries to put it up the line. He finds Bowen. Kusanov puts it up. It's going to force a 50-50, and he does it again. Nori keeps it in, though, down for Rodri. Here's Gahey. Not on the floor for Marmouche, so he has to play the way face back for Nunez. He's going to try to put it around the corner. Hermanson gets there. I thought Mavropanos might get there too. Regardless, here's Castellanos. Trying to get one all the way across. It's not going to get through Nori. Step. Ooh, Rodri goes past Castellanos. Tries to chip one into the channel for Holland. It's good D from Tadibo. He's trying to get it forward here for Diouf quickly. He does so. But Diouf will go back for disaster all the way back to Hermanson. Here's Souček. Here's some space for Tadibo. Now Wan-Bissaka. Semenyo doing just enough to force the throw. Already down for O'Reilly. Man City eager to get on with it. 5 minutes into this second half. But you can see already that they've switched tactics. Semenyo is very wide out on the left. Bernardo is very wide out on the right. Marmouche is in the pocket. Go on, step. That's fine. Just keep him going backwards. Here's Bernardo. Just keep him going backwards. It's fine. Pep's already on the phone. Pep's already on the phone. You can see Linders with the headphones, clearly listening to him. Here's Nori. Now Semenyo. Here's Rodri. Yeah, commentators saying the game is in the same pattern. They're right. They're definitely right. West Ham just doing all they need to. Not really doing much more, but they're doing just fine. Here's Rodri, seeing a lot of the ball. Someone's got to step to him. He's got too much space. He's coming forward, gaining the territory. Here's Nunez on the opposite side. Coming forward. Here's O'Reilly. Finds Nori in the pocket. Little touch on. Doesn't get to Marmouche. Pablo does well. Got to keep it. Oh, he doesn't even look. He just puts one into the space. He doesn't even look up. And Bowen bemoans what might have been with that space. Here's Kusanov. Now Rodri. And they haven't managed to get it to Semenyo out wide so he can try to go at Wan-Bissaka yet with the change in tactics. But you can clearly see the positional change. Bernardo is staying out wide, which is interesting. Very interesting. Holland's come pretty deep as well. Here's Gahey. City moving the ball way too slowly. Pep still on the phone. Production has to make sure every 4 seconds. Here's Bernardo. All the way back here for Donny Ruru. Castellanos will just put him under a little bit of pressure here, and that'll bring West Ham forward into the high press. Tadibo putting Ait-Nouri underneath it here. He falls over. That's well done. Here's Castellanos. Tries the back heel. Doesn't really come off. And it's rolling around in there. Souček's got to get back. Here's Rodri. Oy, pass right down the gut. Doesn't really do much. Ball comes from Fernandez, though, from Hermansen. Well done. Fans in the stands appreciating the work they're seeing from the men in red. Burgundy, maroon, whatever you want to call it. Oh, it's a nice little touch from Bowen for Wan-Bissaka. Now for Souček. Here comes Bowen. He'll get past it. Here's Souček again. West Ham coming forward. Ball across. Castellanos! Oh, man. Didn't really hit it. Didn't really get on it, and it'll roll out for a goal kick. But that's better from West Ham. Good work from West Ham getting in behind Ait-Nouri. It's a good ball, too. Oh, he's missed it. He's just missed it. He swung his neck at it, and he's just missed it. Nunez throws a leg out, doesn't know much about it, does just enough. West Ham playing well. You love to see it. Here's Gahey. I did not know that Kusanov was there. I thought he'd played that into nothing. Good touch around the corner. Marmoush buys a cheap one. Here is O'Reilly. Rodri trying to get it going quick. Holland coming deep. He's going to find Semenyo wide. 1v1 with Tadibo. He's going to go at him. Goes to the byline. Looks for the ball across. It's going to fall kindly for Hermansen. And that was better for Man City. Holland coming deep to connect with Semenyo. Trying to get it back into him. They need more of that. They definitely need more of that. The ball hasn't gone out. Homie, you're 70 yards away from it. It's ridiculous. Nuno's still chewing that gum to death. Still chewing the gum to death. Here's Rodri. Oh, and the stream has gone down again, of course. Back for Hermansen here. Zazassi's going to hit one long. Who's underneath it? Nunez, but who comes down with it? Souček's going to put it in behind for Castellanos. Is he onside is the question. He is not. And I think he knew it too. He kind of hesitated to run in on the first one. Oh my God, the stream. Stream can't handle it. I need a VPN, people. I tell you what. Then we're back up. Here's Rodri trying to go through the middle. Now for Ait-Nouri. Wide for Semenyo. Here's O'Reilly. West Ham retreating into their shape. Here's Ait-Nouri. Rodri will dunk one into the channel. Bernardo brings it down nicely. Nunez can get a cross in. Ooh, it seemed a little casual from him. Had some space. That's good work from Castellanos. Oh, you're doing too much, man. God, why does my stream keep effing up? Can you win the second one? Bowen. Oh, Rodri does just enough. Rodri does just enough to keep it from Bowen. Shirky getting ready. I imagine we'd see him at some point. Doku as well. Here is Holland. His best touches have been when he comes way too deep. Semenyo back for Gahey. Nico O'Reilly. Now Rodri. There's Holland again coming way deep. Suchek's all over him. Somebody's got to step to Rodri now. Got to step to Rodri now. Oh, he gives it right to Wan-Bissaka. Jesus Christ, man. My computer is... oh, man. My computer is not loving what I've done to it today, I'll tell you that much. Here's Aït-Nouri for Semenyo. Trying to go back around for Semenyo once again. Todibo will get it up the field and out of bounds. Why does Colo Torre have the subs board? Is he going to throw it up himself? There's Bowen doing well. You got to keep it now. Got to get there. Here comes O'Reilly trying to... Fuck me. How am I supposed to do this if the stream never works? How am I supposed to do a watch along when the stream don't work? It's a foul, ref. Here's Pablo. Now Souček. What is this? What are we doing? Here's Todibo. Find disaster. Doof's here. Oh, it's definitely an attacking change for Pep. Aït-Nouri coming off. Doku coming on. Sturkey coming on. It's just pop-up city, people. Pop-up city. Marmoush coming off as well. And it's a throw of the dice for the Citizens. Just like Arsenal had to today, so do City. And they're doing it early. Now we're in. Doku on. Marmoush off. Aït-Nouri off. Pep not wasting any time. Go ahead and making the changes. Looks like Foden might be coming on next as well. Semenyo's back out on the right. That's the first thing you see. Shirky in the middle of the park. Of course, Doku out on the left. Wan-Bissaka trying to get a little flick. Doesn't come off. Go on. Go on. Here's Bernardo. He's going to be coming to get the ball deeper again. Roles changing as formations and personnel changes. Well, it's a ball in for Haaland. It's well done. Tries to go through Mavropanos. Hermansen makes a good save. And Haaland finally with a shot on target. I think the ball gets caught underneath him a little bit, but this is well done. Shirky immediately getting Haaland in behind. And as Nez says, Shirky's really the only one that looks for Haaland. You got to say that they didn't really link up with him too much so far in this game. And it's a corner to defend here for the Hammers. It'll be an out swinger from Bernardo. Oof. Hermansen was stood still, had no idea where it was going. I thought it came off a City player. Did it come off Pablo instead, the commentator's saying? Yeah. Oh, wow. Commentators have just said Haaland's coming off for Foden. Meanwhile, the corner comes in from Bernardo. Flicked on from Diouf. Well done. West Ham push out. Don't let the cross in. Here's Shirky. All the way back for Nunez. Pep bringing on everyone. Bringing on the blue team. He's definitely going to go going for this one. Here's Doku. Souček does well. That's definitely out of bounds. Referee says play on. Here's O'Reilly. Shirky with a good turn. Stepping inside. Looking for space to shoot. And it's another corner for Citizens. West Ham just under pressure a little bit here. And how's that not a foul? He steps across the guy and doesn't go for the ball. And it's another outswinger from Bernardo. It's very interesting that Manchester City have not really gone with the corner craze and done in-swingers on goalkeepers' head tops. Those 3 outswingers in a row. Very classic style of corner kick. Magassa's coming on for Pablo. "30 minutes or so left at the London Stadium. Can the Hammers find a winner, or will Manchester City cut the lead to 7? Ball's gone out way farther back. Kusanov will just throw it in. Commentators still talking about substitutions that haven't materialized yet. Whatever. Just wait till they actually get on the sideline and you're coming on. Silva tries to get one into Shirky. He's going to pick it up. Disaster goes with him really far. Now West Ham can get set. Here's O'Reilly. Now for Doku. He might go at Wan-Bissaka here. It's real slow, tippy-toed. Shirky trying to dunk one into Haaland on the back post. Mavropanos can clear. Diouf will hit it off of Nunez. That's going to stay in. Oh, it's going to be a corner kick again. Diouf pressured by Semenyo. And Shirky will come to hit this one. You would think another out swinger. Very interesting. Very interesting. There's nothing wrong with classic style corner kick. But it's just not what we've been seeing in the league recently. Whatever. Oh my goodness gracious me. What's going on? Here it is. Outswinger from Shirky. Wan-Bissaka's underneath it, does well. Got a step. Doku puts it. Oh, well, no, he doesn't. I thought he was going to put it back in. Here's Bernardo. Here's Shirky. Got a step. It's Jared Bowen. Come on, guys. Don't give him that much space. Semenyo getting the turn, getting faced up. He's going to try to play Rodri. The ball's a little bit too hard for the first time, but he gets to cross in anyway. Here's Doku. Step. And he'll rip one into row 4 there. West Ham doing well. West Ham defending well, just standing up. It's a good header clear from Todibo. You think Doku's got to do better there? Doku definitely needs to do better there with the shot. Maybe get a little bit more curl on it, less height. '66th minute. Oof. Win it. Who's going to come down with it? Haaland does well for Shirky. Now Semenyo. Doku, rather. Falls down. Play on. He's triple teamed. Wan-Bissaka is going to keep running at him. That's well done from the West Ham D. Well done from the Hammers. Here's Semenyo. Now Bernardo. Rodri with a great touch for Nunez. Diving. 2 dives. A good save from the keeper. Mavropanos coming in. Nunez wants a penalty. What a great touch from Rodri this is. What a great touch from Rodri that is. That's a great tackle from Magassa. Mavropanos putting it on the line and Hermanson doing just enough to get it out of bounds for yet another Manchester City corner. West Ham hanging on a little bit here. And now we'll see an in-swinger from Bernardo. It's on the back post. Who's there? That's definitely a goal kick this time. Definitely a goal kick this time, and the pressure will just ease a wee bit for the moment. West Ham can take a little breather. Pep's still on the phone. Like, how many times is production going to cut to Pep? We get it. He's on the phone. He's in the gantry. We understand. Long ball here from Hermanson. No one's going to get under it. Disaster's going to challenge with Holland. It's up. Who's going to win a second ball? Who wants it? Who wants it? That's well done from Jared Bowen. Suchek down for Wan-Bissaka. That's good stuff. Ball across for Bowen. You got to bring it in. He's going to put it up for Castellanos. It's bouncing. He's telling Ruru to come get it. Eventually, he does. Castellanos was still nipping. Still nipping in, and Nunez can bring it forward. Here's Rodri. In for Shirky. There's more space in the middle now since the formation is a bit more expansive. Doku left. Semenyo right. Here comes Rodri now. Nunez and Shirky on the right-hand side. Cannot let the cross in. He's going to go for it here. Nope. He had beaten Diouf. Could have got one in on his left. Decided not to go for it. Here's space for him again, Shirky. He's going to get the cross in. You cannot let that in. It's on the back post. Doku will bring it in. Wan-Bissaka gets close. Step, step, step. Holland! He's absolutely scuffed it. As the commentator says, he's absolutely thank you very much, Mr. Thor. Oh! He hits it really hard, does Doku, but Holland's got to do better, man. Absolute shank from Erling Haaland. He hasn't been good, and he'll probably get hooked now. He'll probably get hooked now. Ball's up. Who's going to win the second one? Castellanos does well, but he gives it away immediately. Here's Nunez. Got to get there. Pressure on Rodri. He has definitely been controlling things as far as City's attack. Bernardo hasn't necessarily been as involved as he was earlier on. Here's Gahey. Now Shirky. Popping up on the left. Here's Doku. 1v1 with Spasaka. He's going to go at him. Gets the ball across. There's Bernardo. It's in there. Tadibo will get it away. Here's Bernardo out wide. Now Nunez. Can't give him that space. He's going to get it wide to Doku. Don't let the cross in. Wan-Bissaka gets close. He's played very well against Doku since he's come on. Don't let him cross. Here's Rodri in the center. Going through. That's a good step from Bowen. Can you get through? Can you play him through? Can you get a ball through? Castellanos was never alive to it, and Bernardo can collect. Diouf kind of runs with him, but decides to run back into position. Bernardo will see it, turn around, and go at West Ham once more. Someone step. Someone step. Step. Rodri tries one over the top. Hermanson, you got to come. He's going to be able to get onto it. That's fantastic. Pep looking increasingly frustrated. Obviously, we have a play-by-play of all of his facial expressions because TNT Sports can't stop putting the camera on him. I don't think we necessarily need that, guys. We know he's on the phone. We know he's worried. We know he's frustrated. He needs Pep Guard career insurance. Stop showing me the table. Let's wait till the game's done. Magassa going to press Ruru here. He stays calm and finds O'Reilly. O'Reilly hasn't really been in the game in this one in the second half. Doku's going to go to Debo here. Does so well to Debo. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Now Magassa. Castellanos will put Gahey under the cosh. It's a definite foul, though. Here's Bernardo trying to get it going quick with Rodri. Castellanos, I think, going to get a rest. Adama Traore, the Cucurella thrower, it's about to come on. Semenyo pops up now. The chance to go 1v1 doesn't take it. Here's Bernardo. Ball to the back post. Tadebo's underneath it. That's a good touchdown from Castellanos, and Bowen can run into some space here. Kusanov does so well just to force him back. Bowen also doing well to keep the ball. That's good stuff. That's well done. Well done. And now find Disaster. That's fine. Where you at, Doof? Here he is here. Come get it, Magassa. It's a cheap one. He's won a cheap one. He's won a cheap one. And we're going to get the West Ham sub first. Castellanos for Adama Traore. I think Castellanos has worked hard. It's been one of those performances where you know you're not going to see a lot of the ball and you're going to have to do a lot of running, a lot of work off of the ball. And he's done that. I think he's done that well. Hasn't really had a lot of opportunities going forward, but he's been good against the ball. And Traore comes on. Likewise, Semenyo coming off. Bernardo Silva coming off. Billy frozen. And Tijani Reinders, the pirate himself, on little shake of the head from Bernardo Silva. And now what will the formation look like? Who's going to win it? Ball down for Mavropanos. He's just going to hoof one up again. Who's underneath it? Who's going to win a second ball? Rodri's underneath it, but who's going to win the second ball? Magassa hits it down for Suchek. He's going to hit it over the top. Adama Traore is going to get a chance to run in. Donny Rumu comes out to get it. Kusanov looks comfortable, calm on that one. Tadebo, so too, to win this. And now here's Fernandez with a chance to bring it forward for West Ham. Hasn't been there very much. Bowen's offsides, I think. Flag stays down. Flag stays down. Here's Fernandez, a chance to cross. Crowd says man on. Goes right at Gahey, but Wan-Bissaka puts it in for Bowen. It's not going to get there. That's a great tackle from Wan-Bissaka, and then he gives it up again. Come on, homie. But Tadebo wins it again. Here's Fernandez. Now Wan-Bissaka, I think, was offsides. He's going to put a cross in, though. Doof tries to go up for it. It's only as far as Disaster. Help him out. Help him out now. That's a good pass in from Magassa. Keep it. Keep it now. It's a foul. He's going to get booked, but it's important. Very important from Magassa. Oy. Gotta make that foul, though. Has to make that foul. Has to make that foul because Rodri's away. That's a good yellow to take from Magassa. Songutu. Okay. I wonder where he's from. Good work from the number 27, the substitute for West Ham, regardless. Here's Kusanov now for Tijani Reinders. And as it sits, West Ham have done enough to get their noses in front of Forest. Oh, that's well done from Holland. Here's Rodri once again for Foden. Tries to get it across, and they'll win another corner. That's crazy. That's a crazy stat. They haven't scored a goal from a substitute since Wolves on the opening day, City. And it'll be an in-swinger here from Reinders, I think, to the back post. Step. You got to step. Shirky go. Oh, what a save. What a save from Hermanson. I don't know how he was able to see this. Shirky does well to get a shot off. Hermanson stands up, does well. It's actually right at him in the end. It's actually right at him in the end, but he'll take credit anyway. Can you win it, Bowen? Can you win it, Bowen? No, referees won the ball. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Man, Nuno's gum is like dead. Nuno's gum is dead meat right now. Here's Reinders. Now Philly Frozen coming back to get it. One out wide for Doku. Wan-Bissaka's on him immediately. Does well. Does well. Doku didn't want it. Here's O'Reilly. Hasn't really seen much of him in the second half. He'll win the throw-in. Roughly 15 minutes left if you include stoppage time. Here's Reinders. A little bit of space. West Ham find their shape. Here's Kuznetsov. Got to step, somebody. Got to step. Here's Philly Frozen. Nunez back for Foden. Now Kuznetsov. Reinders. All the way wide for Nunez. That's a poor touch. Pops it up. Diouf can get on him. That's well done. That's well done. That's well done from the defender. You got to say that touch from Nunez caused them to have to go back. Here's Reinders. Foden. Reinders. Excuse me, Shirky. Goes for the step over. Wide for Nunez. Oh, goes back to Shirky. Traore in the way. Everyone in right on top of the box here. It's a ball to the back post. And Hermanson stays home. Todibo does enough against the big man. And you got to say they're playing well, West Ham. Defending well. Man City have certainly put the pressure on, but they're defending well, Man City. West Ham, I should say. And now Hermanson can take his time on this one, get his men up the pitch. A little bit of a breather here. Commentators saying West Ham are comfortable. I don't know. I mean, they're not necessarily harassed or, I mean, they're not under a whole lot of pressure, but they're under pressure. I wouldn't say they're too comfortable, but they're finding a little bit of joy here. Man City will win it back. However, here's Kuznetsov. And now Nunez to bring it forward. Foden showing some pace in behind Diouf there. Doesn't get the pass. Now here's Kuznetsov. And the formation from West Ham is so narrow, which is why it was surprising to me how narrow Man City tried to play in the first half. They switched it to a more expansive formation in the second, but they still haven't really attacked down the wings, which is where the space is. Doof's going to put him under here. He's going to win it. He's going to keep it. Still keeping it here. Disasi's trying to put one over the top. Traore comes back. Reinders will pick it up in the middle here. Here's Doku. Stood up by Wan-Bissaka. Don't let him cross. And they've done well, but it's another corner. It's another corner. The corner bat was definitely on. That's got to be getting there at this point. Just about 10 minutes to play. Just about 10 minutes left. Yeah, there you go. 13 corners total. 12 for the Citizens. Reinders with the in-swinger. Here it comes. It'll fall for Adama Traore, who does a weird clearance with his knee. Shirky gets it out to Reinders with a little juggle. Goes past Magassa, who can't put a challenge in on a yellow. Here is Fernandez. Oh, I think he's bought that one, Doku. I think that's a cheap one. Let's see here. It's a definite foul. It's a definite foul from Fernandez. And it's a free kick to defend. I guess it's just like the corner kick. Reinders with a little bit of a better angle can maybe put this one to the back post. And here it comes. It's a good one. Oh my God, it's hit the bar. And they've given a corner, so it's another save from Hermanson. This is exactly what he's done here. He's gone for the back post. And that's going in. That's going in. That's a big save. That's a big save. And it'll be an in-swinger now from Shirky. Foden, rather. Here it comes. Who's up? Who's in? O'Reilly. And they can get it clear. Adama Traore putting him under. Who's going to win it? Who's going to win it? Here's Foden again. And they win the. Well done. Well done. They win the throw in. Oof, what a save from Hermanson, man. What a save that is from Hermanson. What a shot from Reinders, too. Who's going to win it? Who's going to win it? Long ball up. Boy, Rodri does well to win that. Who's going to win it? It's down for O'Reilly here. Reinders can get it to Doku. To Debo steps. He's going to try to go at him. Does well to get the ball in. Wow. And Mavropanos hooks it clear. 5 minutes and change. Shirky back down for O'Reilly, who gives it away. But Shirky can win it, and that's a foul. Everyone's been, this commentator saying West Ham have been significantly better than Tottenham. Everyone's been better than Tottenham. Go on, Traore. Go on, Traore. Put him under. Oof. Ruru does well. And he'll give it right back to Rodri. He's bringing it forward quickly. He knows time is just slipping away. Nunez goes down. Advantage played. Here's Rodri. Traore gets back in front. Go on, keep running. Here's Reinders. Through for O'Reilly. Through for Shirky. Ball across. Mavropanos does well. Tadibo puts it back. Wan-Bissaka can clear. Go on. Go on, Bowen. Keep running. Here's Rodri again, bringing it forward. Wave after wave. Here's Reinders. Just overruns it a little bit. One more away. Win it, win it. Oh, come on. Nunez is just flopping. Nunez just flopping like a fish out of water. Are they going to dump it in? What are they going to do here? Nope, they're not. Played short. Here is Nunez again. Ball's not good enough for Foden. Diouf's going to hit one into the channel. One for Traore to run. Go on, keep going, keep going. Kusanov does well. Oh, hey! Donnarumma almost gave it to Bowen there. That would have been good night. Vienna. Here's Shirky. Foden can turn. Gets around Magassa. Going in. What a tackle from Fernandez. What a tackle from Fernandez. Can Bowen win this one? And West Ham can bring it forward. Shirky to defend. Come on, Bowen. Come on, Bowen. Do him. Do him. Oh, Shirky wins it. That's good D. That's good D from the number 10 for City. That's well done. And what a tackle that was from Fernandez. What a tackle that was from Fernandez. Crowd right behind the Hammers. Here's O'Reilly. Here's Reinders. Wide for Doku. 1v1 with Bissaka. He's going to go to the byline. He gets a step. Oh, my God. It's hit Holland right in the nuts. And somehow it stays out. Somehow it stays out. Oof. And, of course, right at the end of the game, the stream's gone down. Of course, right at the end of the game, my stream has gone down. Oh, no. Is this a joke? This might actually be a joke. Oh, I can't get it to come back up. What's happened? Is my internet gone completely? Oh, what's happened? At the most crucial of moments. Oh my God, here it is. Here it is. Fernandez gets the free kick for Manchester City. 89th minute here. 4 minutes left. 5 minutes total. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Shirky over the free kick. Here it comes. One away. It's a goal kick. Oh, that's a goal kick. What? Oliver says corner kick. Reinders runs over. And West Ham have defended well. 5 more minutes of defending to do. To the back post. It's a long one. Rodri's got it in there. And it falls for Hermanson again. Quickly. He's going to rip one long. What are you showing a replay for? He's just hitting long. What are you doing, production? Oh, my goodness. Here's Souček over the top. No one's going to go after it, I don't think. Reinders. And we're into stoppage time. 4 minutes. Here's Foden to bring it forward. Now for Reinders. Here's Shirky. Does get the ball in. Once again cleared out. Here's Gehi. Now Doku. Puts one in and away again from Mavropanos. Down for Nunez. Step. Ball across. Here's Holland. Blocked once more. Goes out to Doku. Get there, Wan-Bissaka. Oh, they're going to be so pissed. They're going to be so mad. It's a head injury. He's taking it right to the face. City obviously not happy, but he's taking this one right to the dome. They're obviously going to stop it for the head injury. Holland, little shake of the head. But, of course, we'll get into who knows how many extra minutes of stoppage time territory here because of this. And, of course, it'll be up to Michael Oliver's discretion, and he's going to give them ample time. He will give them ample time here. And you got to say, West Ham are valued for this point. West Ham absolutely deserve this point, but they got to see it out. They absolutely have to see it out. It's going to be an eternity of a 5 minutes here. Going to be an eternity of a 5. Oh, it's point blank. He takes it to the beak, point blank. Oy. The Hammers have absolutely given everything today. They've given everything for the cause. And as it sits, they are out of the relegation zone. As it sits, they have their nose in front of Forest. They're level on points with Spurs. They have a much inferior goal difference. Mavropanos has been a giant today. It's been a giant today. The shot of Vamos. And obviously he'll have to come off. Obviously he'll have to come off. Not what you want. They'll put the ball down outside the box here for Doku. Meanwhile, there's going to be a sub for West Ham next opportunity. Ball's in. Harbinson can get it quickly. He's going to launch it. He's going to launch it. Is it going to go past? Rodri does well to get back. Bowen stands it up. Fernandez. Oh, Dama Traore's offsides. Yep. Yeah, he was offsides. City in a hurry here on borrowed time now. Here's Reinders bringing it forward. Doku. Suchek goes down, but it goes past him. It's bouncing around. Here's Nico in the box. I don't think he expected it to come to him, but he'll win another corner kick. And we're into added time on added time. Maybe a minute to play. Everyone's forward. 15 Manchester City corners today. One more to defend, West Ham. One more to defend. The ball's in. It's up. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? God, and Gahey's skied it. Gahey's absolutely skied it. And that's got to be it. That's got to be it. Mark Gahey absolutely skies it. Absolutely skies this. Oh, Mavropanos in the way again. Mavropanos in the way again. Kusanov going down like a sack of potatoes. Oh, Mavropanos closes his legs, does well. And then Gahey with a golden opportunity. Gahey with a golden opportunity. Skies it. Absolutely shanks it. And it's Jared Bowen amping up his man, amping up his men, gassing up his men as he walks off the pitch, just wasting as much time as possible here. And there can't be much left in this one. He's worked hard. He's worked hard, Jared Bowen. There can't be much left in this one. Mohamedou Kante comes on, young man. Come on, blow it, ref. Blow it, ref. Just hits it up. Rodri down. Who's going to win this? Who's going to win it? It's a throw off of O'Reilly. It's not off of O'Reilly. It's for O'Reilly. Play on, says the referee. Oh, come on. City in a big, big hurry here. Pep's already got the frown on his face. Shirky brings it forward. Blow it, ref. Blow it, ref. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Step. Here's Foden. Nunez can get the cross in. They've given them the space. And he throws it out here for Kante. We play on. On we go. They couldn't, could they? It's Reinders. Go at him. Go at him. Here's a Dama Traore. Trying to get the shot in. Kante. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle, over. How is that not the end of the game? How is the game not over? That's a great interception. Get there. Get there. 9 points clear, baby. 9 points clear. And Pep said himself, if they drop points, it's over. Pep's called it. Pep was thrown in the towel. They've thrown in the towel. We're 9 points clear. We're going to win the fucking league, baby. We're going to win the league. Come on, West Ham. What a result. What a day. What a day in the Premier League. What a day in the Premier League. We're 9 points clear. We're 9 points clear, baby. Let's go. And you have to say, you absolutely have to say that West Ham are value for the draw. They did very, very well today defensively, stood up tall, worked really, really hard against the ball, did not have nowhere near any kind of possession. Looked good going the other way, got their goal on the corner kick. Well done from West Ham. They absolutely busted their ass today and deserve this point. And they're out of the bottom three. And it's a 9-point lead for Arsenal at the top of the league. Pep Guardiola said it himself. If they drop points, it's over. And it is most likely over. You can see the frustration from the Man City fans. You can see the frustration from Erling Haaland. What's going on with Erling Haaland, man? He's had a real poor run. He's had a really, really poor run. That's for sure. But you got to give the credit to West Ham today, man. You have to give the credit to West Ham today. They worked really, really hard. And it was very curious, the tactics in the first half from Manchester City and Pep. It was so narrow. So narrow. And they couldn't find a way through. And so in the second half, they decided to go wide, try to get it wide and be more expansive, but Doku found no joy from Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and Diouf was very, very good on the other side today as well. Bernardo not able to have any joy on the wing. Semenyo not able to have any joy on the wing. Shirky came in and was running things, but not really. I mean, I thought he was effective. I thought he was definitely doing better. They upped that pressure in the second half, and West Ham stood up tall. West Ham stood up tall. And Mavropanos, baby, the former Arsenal man. Mavropanos, the former Arsenal man of the match. Man of the match performance from Mavropanos. You got to shout out Mads Hermansen as well in the goal. He's done very, very well today. Made some incredible saves, not least of all from the Tijani Reiners free kick. And what a day. What a day in the league it has been. I'm going to sign off here. Of course, we got plenty of work to do. Probably going to be live later on the Fire Them Cannons podcast post-match show with Anton. But as for me here now on the stream, I will sign off. So go ahead and smash up those likes on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. It would be an honor and a pleasure to welcome you to the community. Of course, let me know what you think in the comments section below. And get the notification bell on. Just go ahead and do that so you know when I'm live. There's always more content coming down the pipe on the channel here. So it's good night for me. And I hope you've had as good of a day as I have, because I've absolutely had a banger of a day. 1 points clear, baby, at the top. Thank you so much for being here, and you. See you next.